How many of us are able to go to sleep at night without worrying what new changes and threats the world will have for us in the morning? Our society is ever evolving, and the worst representations of humanity are constantly figuring out new ways to try to harm us or our loved ones. Criminals and offenders are using our phones, our computers, our social media, anything they can get their hands on against us, attempting to con us, groom us, harm us, kill us, and even worse, do the same to our children. In fact, 70% of all child sex trafficking happens online, and there are currently at least 105,000 children in the United States currently being sexually exploited online. That's a terrifyingly large number, and many of us comfort ourselves with thoughts, well, it won't happen to me or mine. I know I was one of those people, but it can. And it almost did. A few weeks ago, I brought Tim Ballard into my studios in Dallas. He knows better than anyone the lengths and the methods that wrongdoers will go through to get at our kids. For the first time, I opened up about something that happened in my own home in the summer of 2018. That he could convince you that it could happen to anyone. And we have to do our homework and learn how to defend ourselves and our family against these kinds of attacks. You and I went to Thailand together, and I will never forget walking down the street with you, talking to you about one of the worst guys that you had ever encountered, who was just a monster. You remember?
Mm-hmm.
And you told me the conversations that you had to have to gain his trust. Can you share a little bit of that so people know how dark this is?
It is, well, I'll tell you this. At the end of those conversations, I'm running to the bathroom and throwing up and literally vomiting.
Yeah.
Talking about children like you're selling a computer piece or a car.
Right.
And it gets so grotesque that I'll stop there.
So I asked you at that point because there's something to be said for a parent, a father, and a man that it may or may not be unique to our gender, but I asked you, how do you not just pull a gun and kill these people? How do you know? I mean, I know you're probably very handy with your hands. I would need a gun. You're probably more handy with your hands. And do you remember what you said to me?
Mm-hmm. I think about those kids. If I mess this up, if I were to do that and end the sting operation, there would be children who would be lost. The prosecution wouldn't go through. He would probably be free and I'd be in jail. I mean, it's the kids. It's the children that I think of in those moments. Don't betray the kids, don't betray the kids. And that smile on my face, though it's looking at evil, stays. and I finish the job.